Hey guys, I'm back with another CPU mining tutorial. This time it's for Raptoreum. This one just launched in October. The testnet launched in October, and it should be going into mainnet sometime next year. It's a really good opportunity to get in early on this project while mining is still very cheap. Alright, just let's take a look at what Raptoreum actually is planning to do. They are kind of going to be a competitor to Ethereum. Um, Essentially, they have most of the stuff that Ethereum supports as well, and but they're aiming to be faster and more flexible, I guess. Also, they have non-fungible tokens already built in, so NFT support is also involved, which means it's a very good platform once it finally hits the mainnet. At the moment, we are in Q4 2021. It just assets are live on mainnet, and the smart contracts are live on the testnet. So they're developing the full functionality within the testnet first. And once everything goes through in Q1 of 2022, they will finally push the smart contracts out onto the mainnet as well. At the moment, Raptorium is around 5 cents in coin market cap, and it has a fixed supply of 21 billion, and that's the max supply you can get. And at the moment, the total supply available that has been mined is around 800 million. So there's a long way to go before the project is fully realized. So a really good opportunity to get in on it early with your spare computers. Before we start mining, we will kind of go over which processors will work best with this CPU mining. You always want to go with AMD for this one. If you have a high-end one, use that. If you just have a mid-series one, that it works just as fine. Let's just see what a mid-series um, processor will get you per day. So for AMD, if you have one Ryzen 5 5600H series CPU, you should be mining around 24 RTM a day. If you have one of the Ryzen 7 processors, you will be mining a little more, roughly around 40. The same cannot be applied to the Intel processors. Even if you have one of the higher end Intel processors, it still only mines around 15. The the raw power the AMD processor have really outclasses the Intel CPUs for this mining process. Let's take a look at what actually affects the mining. I have two machines running. One is an AMD machine and one is an Intel. They're both running the same process, but what affects the mining profitability is the L cache available on the processors. The AMDs come with a lot more cache on board the processor. This one has 32. When you compare it to the Intel processor, it has roughly 12. Even the higher end ones, they're limited to 12 to 24, I believe. Whereas the AMD ones, they come with around 24 to all the way up to 60, 64, I believe. So there's a lot more L cache available on the AMD side, which really affects the amount of profitability you can get from a single processor. So we'll go over the setup for the wallet and the miner. You don't really need to set up the wallet since the Supernova platform for mining already has a cloud wallet available for you to set up. If you were to set up a login account for Supernova, you can just mine to their platform and withdraw it when you want to. I will be setting up my own wallet, but like I said, you don't have to follow the steps. To download the miner and the wallet, go to Raptoreum.com. Make sure you go to the correct link. I'll include all the links in the description, all the links that I used in the video in the description. So go ahead and download the wallet and the um, the miner itself. So to download the wallet, you'll need to download the latest zip file. I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to do that. But go ahead and right-click and download. Just open up it as a different link, and it will start downloading immediately. Since I have it, I'll just throw it away. Same thing with this miner. Scroll all the way down and get the Windows miner. Open it up. This may give you a warning since it is a miner. If your browser blocks it, you'll need to allow it to download. Once you have it downloaded, go ahead and extract them. I already extracted them to the desktop, so here they are. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up the wallet first. Like I said, you don't have to follow this. You can set up the Supernova account and follow the directions they give you. For this tutorial, I'll just set up the miner and show you how to add the wallet to the mining settings. Okay, I'll go ahead and install the wallet. I'll choose a custom directory. Set it on the desktop. RTM wallet. Okay. I'll go ahead and set up a mining wallet for us. And once the mining wallet is set up, we'll need to allow it to connect to the get connect to the internet. And that's pretty much it. Your mining wallet is set up. It will sync with the blockchain, and it will take a few hours for this to happen, depending on your internet connection. But essentially, your wallet is fully set up. You can actually start using it. We're just waiting for it to sync up with the blockchain. Once the wallet is downloaded, I recommend encrypting it with a phrase. I'm just gonna enter a simple phrase for now. Okay. Yep. All right. It has begun encrypting, and we'll shut down and restart. Do not close out or shut down the computer while the wallet is running. You want to make sure you close out of the wallet correctly, and then reboot your computer or shut down your computer. All right, I'll go ahead and restart the wallet. Okay, now it is encrypted, and we'll go ahead and look for the receiving address. This way we can mine directly to this wallet. So we have a receiving address here already. I'll go ahead and create a new one for mining. So let's just call it mining. And okay. And so now it generated a new wallet address for me. This will be the address that I'll be using for configuring the miner. So I'll go ahead and copy that address. You got to make sure you highlight the correct wallet and copy. And we'll go to the mining config file. You'll need to open it up in Word, Notepad, I mean. And then we'll need to change the the wallet address here. Since I copied my receiving address, I'll paste that in, and I'll just give this miner a simple name like tester. Okay, this can be unique, but this will need to be your wallet receiving address. You can set up a simple password if you need. I'll just keep it at 1234. Once you change the mining address and added a miner name, we'll need to go ahead and add the pools. So essentially, we just need the mining pool addresses for your region. I am in the US, so I'll go ahead and copy that and paste that in here. And I'll also add the backup in case that pool is offline for whatever reason. So copy and paste backup. Okay, so that's pretty much all we need to do for configurations. Your miner will first test out the CPU on the system, and it will find the best algorithm to match your CPU settings. So for the first few hours, it will be running a few tests to figure out what the configuration, what the best configurations are. So we'll go ahead and run as admin. You always want to right click and run as admin for this. And since it couldn't find a tune slash config file, it will create it. Just letting you know, the first time it tries to run this, it may give you an error here saying you cannot, doesn't have enough privileges to create huge page files. That's because it was not opened up as administrator. And you just need to right click and run as admin. And you may need to restart after the page file, the huge page file setting was set up the first time, so the computer can load that up the next time you restart. I'll go ahead and create a shortcut for this onto the desktop, and then set some permissions to the shortcut so it always runs as admin. So you can go to Advanced and click on Run as Admin and apply. So this way when you start up, it automatically runs as admin, and you don't have to right click and all that. So it is loading up a tune slash config file, and like I said, it might take a couple of hours to run. This is a test machine, so I'm not going to wait for it to finish running. Let me actually show you what the tune file kind of looks like on one of my miners. So this miner is actually running the CPU miner. Once the testing finishes, you'll get a tune underscore config file. If you have more than one machine with the same settings, you can actually just copy this config file and put it onto the next machine rather than waiting it to complete on each machine. It really helps out with the time if you're setting up like multiple computers to run this. To monitor your mining, we just need to go to the Supernova site startup page and then enter your receiving address. So your receiving address, I'll just copy that and then go to the Supernova startup page, which is the same page we got the mining pool information from. Scroll down and enter your wallet address and submit, and it will give you all the stats for the mining. I'll go ahead and enter the wallet address for my main wallet, and if you scroll down, you'll see all of the details. It will take a few seconds to generate all the miner statuses and all of that. It will list the number of mining workers you have, as well as your hash rate and your balances. Okay, and pull the details for my miners. And once you reach 10 RTM, it will automatically transfer the funds to your your wallet. So I have 5 of them, 6 of them running right now, and they're generating around 50, 50 to 55 RTM per day. It's not that great since most of my machines are Intel machines, and I only have one AMD machine running at the moment. I have a few more in order. Once I get them, I'll add them to my army of miners, and maybe even shut down for a few of these Intel miners since they're not very profitable. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions about this, leave it in the comment section below. I'll try to answer it whenever I get a chance to. I have a few other projects that I'm working on. I'll try to upload some more videos as soon as I can. Alright guys, thanks.